Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jack Leffel, and I will be talking about followership. So first of all, I just want to talk about followership as a whole. Going into this class, I was very nervous because I didn't know specifically what this was all going to entail. Being a one-credit course, I've only taken a couple of those in my entire life, and with there being such few amount of people, I was wondering exactly how this class would work and how it would move into my schedule. So I was very nervous, but very excited once we got into it and were able to dive into the material itself. One thing I want to talk about right away is what actually is followership. So followership is leadership or leader-follower dynamic. Followers are supposed to follow the lead of the leader and help them with any tasks that they might need and just help bounce ideas off of them and just be a great role model for just even a leader. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand, is that to have a great leader, you also need to have great followers around you to help motivate you and move you to different places. And I think the biggest thing that I learned from this class was specifically that if you think you're a leader and you turn around and no one is following you, then you're simply you're just simply out for a walk. That was one of the greatest quotes I liked from the book, and it just shows that no matter what, if you're just leading without anyone following you, there's just no point in even doing it, and that just proves that you're just going for a walk at that point, and there's really no need for you, and that you shouldn't even be in an organization or authority role as well, because if you don't have those followers around you, then there's no point in it at all. Where do organizations focus their time? I was very surprised to see that most organizations and even schools in general don't do this as well, is that they don't focus on that follower role. They focus specifically on being a leader, especially in a lot of my classes. I'm even in a class called the Leadership Lab, and that one focuses specifically on the leader and how to lead properly. When in reality, if you're a leader, you need to have followers as well, and to have a good followership in general. And so those being effective might just not mean you're being a leader, but you're also being a follower as well. And many organizations only focus on that leader, and rather than focusing on the follower itself. And that can actually harm businesses and organizations as a whole, because most of the people in an organization are not the people in authority, the leaders, they're actually the followers. One cool thing I found was that followers influence leaders just as leaders influence followers, and that it's a two-way relationship. Not only is it focusing just directly on the leader, but on the follower as well, and that they bounce ideas off of each other. And one cool thing I learned from the book is that if it comes down to it and someone is better suited to be the leader at that moment in time, it shows just how great another leader is, letting him make that decision, because it proves that it is just a relationship, and it's not focused strictly on I'm your boss, I do what you say. It more focuses on doing good for the organization or whatever you're working on as a whole, and that it improves the collaboration, efficiency, and innovation as well in a company. And I think that's something that a couple more organizations are starting to look at more than focusing directly on the leader itself. They're actually starting to focus on those followers, and I think it's proving that it's working perfectly, as a lot of those organizations starting to do that are doing a lot better overall. Next, I want to talk about the book, The Art of Followership. I was very happy with this book. It was super easy to read, nothing too crazy going on with it, and it definitely offered some great insight within the book. One good one I liked was the different styles of followership, including passive, conformist, alienated, and exemplary. It just shows that there's not only one way to be a follower. There are multiple ways you can, just based on the way you are and how you format your life, and it can show in the way that, or in the different styles that you have as a follower. One thing I also have is the text challenges the idea that only leaders drive outcomes. Followers shape culture and results too. And it just shows that not only does the leader do things within the organization. It's actually people that are more, the higher number of people in the organization, the followers, they also shape the culture and results to it. They're not just following what the leader is doing, they're actually forming new identities within the organization itself. And I thought overall the book really tailored strictly to that followership and how it can help the leaders in general. Some major takeaways that I had from the book and from the class in general was the discussion topics that you gave us, Professor Kudek. I was very excited and ready to go through all of the questions that you had for us and explaining like this chapters talk about this and what you think. And I was very happy to work through that with my other students, and that goes into my another takeaway about peer collaboration. I was super worried going in because there's only 2 other people in the class, and I was wondering how it would work and how the peer collaboration would work. And I was very happy that us 3 all worked very well together. We were able to work through everything, including the chapters from the articles as well. Those all helped us find the greatest outcomes for each chapter. And it was super nice to be able to bounce ideas off of the other 2, and then also getting feedback from them and using the questions that they had to also write another prompt as well. And I thought that really helped me overall in this course, because in a lot of other courses I kind of just get lectured and I don't get to actually read and learn more about what we're talking about. So I really like the idea of doing the discussion topics to actually dive deeper into what I was working on. It also allows me to take it and use it in the real world as well. This followership class, it works perfectly, and it's a great segue into what I'm doing in the next couple months as I'm working at Aerotech. And there I will immediately be that followership role, and I'll be able to help bounce ideas off of the leaders and the bosses within my organization, and I can be that light for them as well, and even help them in any other way that they might need. And so then hopefully in the future I can eventually become a boss someday, God willing, to allow me to focus on the followers that are within my organization and help them through anything that they might need. And then also look to them as not just people below me, but people that are with me. And that's the biggest thing that I think I learned from this class. And then finally, good followership builds trust and accountability. Being able to be that follower, which I will be able to learn even more when I'm working at Aerotech, it really will help boost my trust and accountability within the company and really help me grow as a human being, but also a witness to God as well. So overall, for this entire semester so far, I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to work through this amazing course. Followership is definitely something that will be on my mind for years to come, and I'm hopefully going to be able to use it someday, God willing, in a setting where I'm the leader as well and can help the followers within my organization. So thank you very much again, and yeah, that's it.